Hi, friends. Welcome to another video with Wade Baldwin from Freedom Echo. Today, I want to talk about creating your dream life, but more importantly, envisioning and figuring out what that dream life is, the ultimate dream life. So in another video, I shared some goal technique as far as how to set goals, and mentioned doing another video on what some people call dreamscaping. Uh, I'm just going to call it putting together your ultimate dream life. And it's something that I recommend you write down, pencil and paper. But before you start, you want to make sure you're in the right environment. So you want peace and quiet. You want to be able to get focused, have calm and peace, and working remote throughout this crazy COVID pandemic. I don't know if your house is like mine with kids and sharing an office sometimes or anything like that, but you may have to ask for a favor or go somewhere. But in order to get the most out of this exercise, I definitely recommend setting some time aside. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but unless you have a clear mind and you're going to be able to focus, it's going to be much more difficult to. And for me, I've had to do this a couple of times, right? Because what may be swirling around in your mind or an emotional state, whatever, you might think you want something this way or something that way. But anyway, let's move into it, and I'll give you an example of what's worked for me, and learned this from some other coaches and mentors, and I think you'll really enjoy this exercise. So once you're ready, you got some pen and paper, and you're set up to be in the right positive, abundant state of mind. Certainly don't want to be thinking about any type of scarcity here, because if you'll see behind me, what you want to think about is, okay, if time wasn't a factor, if money was not a factor, what would your dream life look like? And if you need to spend, some time warming up to this, because, life has, and the world has so much to offer, it can almost be confusing. I mean, I want it all, or I'm happy with this, right? This isn't about settling. What gets you excited? What are you passionate about? So once you're ready to begin, you want to focus on these areas. And I'll go into more detail as we get through them. But what does your dream day look like? What is your dream body? What do your relationships look like? What does your business look like? How are you making money? Is it strictly passive? What lifestyle? And then finally, experiences. So your dream day, right? You wake up. Where do you wake up? What time do you get up? Do you get up early? Are you, a late riser? Or is it the early bird gets the worm, right? Do you rise in your hammock on the beach, or do you rise in your snugly warm comforters in your log cabin, right? What do you smell when you're waking up, right? Try and interact with as many senses as possible. And this may take some practice and a couple of times to do that, but that may just be me, but my imagination was much more powerful, obviously, when I was a child. So you, you may be able to relate to that. And then the next area would be what's your dream body? Do you have a six-pack of abs? You a gym enthusiast, or you a cyclist, right? And what is the rest of your body look like? Do you have different hair? Or are there any? It's not, things are available now too, so it's not like you don't have to exclude like enhancements, something like that, right? Mole removal, they can tattoo your eyebrows on now, cheek implants, anything goes, right? But what would make the your inside match your outside, right? Relationships, and this is not just having healthy relationships with those around you and time spent. Sometimes this may actually include, okay, are there any folks you may want to eliminate? Are there any unhealthy relationships you've been struggling with or want to repair? Because you certainly, I mean, if it's something that someone you care about, would be more worthwhile to try and repair that relationship. But in some cases too, it might need to be somebody that you sever ties with. But what does it feel like when you're interacting with these people, and what other people do you have relationships? Do you socialize with other business owners, movie stars, actors, actresses, professional athletes? Let's go next to business. How are you making your money? Is it all passive income? Are you traveling while all of your real estate is producing, passive income for you? Are you helping people with, an online business or affiliate marketing? The list is endless there, right? And is it something you're passionate about? Are you fulfilling a mission in life? Something like that. Uh, Next would be your lifestyle. What do you do for fun? What are your hobbies? Do you scuba diver? Do you go to the Great Barrier Reef? Are you a cyclist? Do you get in the Tour de France? Do you have staff that work for you? Does someone take care of your estate? Does someone cook healthy meals for you or help you clean around the house? Any other hobbies like instruments? Do you volunteer? Do you work at rescues or shelters? Anything like that? And then experiences would be the last category that you want to write information about. Where do you like to travel? Where do you want to take your family? Where do you want to have a romantic getaway with your spouse? Do you jump in a camper and or RV, if you will, and go across country? Do you hike Mount Everest? And really get engaged and go all out on this, because even if you achieve some of these things of your dream life, what does that mean to you? How, and it's not about necessarily material things. That's not necessarily what makes us happy, right? But and you may be surprised. I recently did this exercise again, and for I've done this multiple times because life changes, certain passions change, or what you're interested in, what makes new hobbies, etc. And I found that there was just a couple of things that I could start doing right now to help free up some time for my wife and I, and get us started in wanting to produce more passive income as well. So I hope you enjoy this exercise as much as I have, and I'd love to hear about it. So please share your comments and your experience, and don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications, and stay tuned for more video content from Freedom Echo. Thanks for watching.